Today how are you everybody? Today I introduce the section 2 in the chapter 5 named, it's called definite integral. If f of x is continuous on a and b, then the definite integral of f of x is integral from a to b f of x dx equal to f of b minus f of a. This is exist. So the calculation of the integrals depend on the indefinite integral. And we have the average value and the average mean value theorem. Mean value equal to 1 over b minus a integral from a to b f of x dx. And also we have the area. Area is the integral from a to b f of x dx. The result must be positive. This is three rules of definite integrals. We have the main formula, integral a to b f of x dx, f of b minus f of a equal to number. And the mean value theorem also depend on definite integral, and we have the area from a to b f of x dx equal to the positive. We have some example about the definite integral. First, integral from 1 to 2 3x squared minus 5. How to solve this example? The example is depend on the indefinite integral. The formula, we have some formula about the indefinite integral. Integral from integral of kx to power n dx equal to kx to power n plus 1 over n plus 1 plus c. But in the definite integral, we have no c in the result. We have no c in the result. Only kx to power n plus 1 over n plus 1. And we have the integral of constant dx equal to kx, right? And we have integral k over x to power n dx. So it is negative k n minus 1 x to power n minus 1. And integral a nth root of x to power m dx equal to a times n over n minus m nth root of x to power n minus m. So this is the result of the indefinite integral. Integral a sine bx dx equal to negative a over b cosine bx. Integral a cosine bx dx equal to a over b sine bx. So all of them, the formula of the indefinite integral. We have an example here how to integrate this term and this term. 3x squared, we use the first formula of the indefinite integral. 3 it's k and 2 it's n. So the result is 3x cubed over 3 minus. How to integrate 5? So the integral of 5 is 5x. And 3 cancel it. So we have x to power 3 minus 5x. What's the meaning of f of b and f of a? This is b and this is a. So we substitute 2 in all x and minus, after this, we substitute 1 in all x. Means that we substitute first 2, so 2 cubed minus 5 times 2 minus, and we substitute 1 here, 1 cubed minus 5 times 1, right? So 2 cubed, it's 8 minus 10 minus, and 1 cubed, 1 minus 5. So the result, 8 minus 10, it's negative 2, minus, and 1 minus 5, negative 4, and times negative, it's 4. So negative 2 plus 4, it is 2. So this is the number of the result, the definite integral, right? Always, the definite integral, the result is number. But the indefinite integral, always the result is function, right? It's the different from definite and indefinite. What about the next example? About 2 integral from 0 to pi. 2 sine x plus 3 cosine 2x, right? Dx. What about this example? So we use this formula and this formula, right? Equal to what? 2 over 1 with negative 2 over 1 cosine x plus 3 over 2 sine 2x. This is the result of indefinite integral. So we substitute pi here and 0 here. Negative 2 cosine pi plus 3 over 2 sine 2 pi, right? First we substitute pi, always, minus, and also we substitute 0 in all x. So it's negative 2 over 1 cosine 0 plus 3 over 2 sine 2 times 0. So what's the next step? Cosine pi, it's negative 1. Sine 2 pi, 0. So negative 1 times 2, it's 2. And we cancel sine 2 pi because the result is 0. And also sine 2 times 0, it's 0. And cosine 0, it's 1. 1 times negative 2, it's negative 2. And times negative, it's positive 2, equal to what? Equal to 4. So this is the indefinite, this is the definite integral on 0 and pi. What is the next page? And continue about the another example, 3, integral from 1 to 5. So x minus 3 over x minus 2 dx. What about the integral? So we in the fraction, this function is fraction. So we are afraid to discontinuous point. Here we equaling to 0, x minus 2 equal to 0, so x equal to 2. This is discontinuous point. Discontinuous point. So we have the discontinuous point x equal to 2 between 1 and 5. So this is discontinuous point. The definition of the definite integral say if f of x is continuous, must be continuous between a and b. But this is here, x equal to 2 is discontinuous between a and b, which is 1 and 5. So the integral is undefined. Right? The integral is undefined. Any integral, we have the discontinuous point of the function between A and B, and also we have 4 here, integral 0 to 4 x squared minus 4 over square root of x dx. So we have 0 here. This discontinuous point in the chapter 2, this continuous point in the chapter 2 is negative infinity to 0, right? Negative infinity to 0. This is discontinuous interval. So we have 0 here. 0 it's include about the discontinuous point. And we have 0 here. So the integral also undefined, right? Because 0 it's include, but 0 in the interval of the function, so this is undefined, right? It's very, very important because we have in the copy book, in the book, we have the integral negative 1 into 1 x to power negative 2 dx. This is the result of this. So x to power negative 2, it's negative 1 into 1 over x squared dx. So the discontinuous point here, x equal to 0. And 0, it's between negative 1 and 1. So this is discontinuous point. So this is undefined or has no solution, right? So this is these examples cannot be solved the definite integral because we have the discontinuous point about the function and these discontinuous point between A and B. It's continuous. But if we have the discontinuous point, but not include into the interval, so must be solved like this. 6 integral from 1 to 3, and we have x squared minus 2x minus 8 over x plus 2 dx. How to solve this? We have the discontinuous point here, x equal to negative 2, right? This is a discontinuous point. But the negative 2, it's not included in the interval 1, 2, 3. So we must be solved here. And the integral, how to solve this integral? We open it 2 bracket in the numerator, 2 bracket, x plus 2, and x minus 4, right? X plus 2 cancelled. So we have the integral of x minus 4, 1, 2, 3, x minus 4 dx equal to what? The integral of x, it's x power 2 over 2, right? And minus the integral of 4, it's 4x. And we substitute 3 here and 1 here, right? So 3 power 2 over 2 minus 4 times 3 minus, and also 1. 1 power 2 over 2 minus 4 times 1 equal to, what's the result for this? It's 9. 9 over 2 minus, this is 12. And we times the negative into inside bracket, so it's 1/2 plus 4. And 9 minus 1, it's 8. Divide by 2, it's 4 minus. So 12 minus 4, it is 8. So this is negative 4. So this result of number 6. 7, the integral from 0 to pi over 4. 1 minus cosine square x over sine square of x. If we see this 0 to pi over 4, and this 0 is the discontinuous point of sine square. So, sorry, so this is undefined. This is undefined. And what about 8? Integral also from 0 to pi over 4, 1 minus sine square x over cosine square of x dx. So the result of this integral is integral from 0 to pi over 4, 1 minus sine square. We have the formula of 1 minus sine square is becomes cosine square of x over cosine square of x dx. And we cancel cosine square and cosine square, and this is integral from 0 to pi over 4, 1 dx, right? So what's the integral of 1? It's x. And we substitute pi over 4 minus, and 0 here, 0 equal to pi over 4. So this is the result of the integral. The mean value of the following functions. We have 3 questions here, 3 functions on the interval 1 to 4 and 0 to 8 and 0 to pi over 8. F of x equal to 4x cubed minus 6x. So we integrate, first we integrate on the interval 1 to 4, 4x cubed minus 6x dx. So we adding this 1 over 4 minus 1. So this is the formula of the mean value. Mean value, it's the formula here, mean value equal to 1 over b minus a, integral from a to b, f of x dx. So mean value depend on the definite integral. So 1 over 4 minus 1, it's 1 over 3, right? And we integrate the function. 4x cubed, it's 4x to power 4 over 4 minus 6x to power 2 over 2. So this is the integral of this function. 1 over 3, it's x to power 4, because 4 cancelled, and we simplify 6 divided by 2, it's 3x squared. And we substitute 4 here and 1 here, right? 1 over 3, 4 to power 4, minus 3, 4 to power 2. So this is the first, and we substitute 1 to all x, 1 to power 4, minus 3, 1 to power 2. So we calculate the numbers, and we use the calculation machine. 1 over 3, 4 to power 4, it's I think 256 minus 48 minus 1 plus 3, right? So what about this? I think this 208 minus 1, 207 plus this, and this is 210 over 3, so this is 70, right? So this result means a mean value about this integral. What about the second? Also, what is the 1 over 8 minus 0? 1 over 8. How to integrate this cubic? We use the nth term of the roots we have 1 here and 1 here, times 1 times 3, it's 3. And also, 3 plus 1, it's 4, and cubic root of x to power 4 plus integral from 1, it's x. So we substitute 8 here and 0 here. 1 over 8, 3 over 4, cubic root of 8 to power 4 plus 8. And we don't use 0 because if we substitute 0 here, all of them is 0. It's minus 0. What about the result for this? It's 2 to power 4, it's 16. 16 and simplified about 4, so it is 12 plus 8 equal to 20 divided by 8 equal to 5 over 2 or 2.5. So this is the result of mean value. What about this? And this is 1 over pi over 8 minus 0. Pi over 8 minus 0, it's pi over 8. So 1 over pi over 8 is 8 over pi, right? So we skip this. And how to integrate this? We have the formula about the tan here, integral a tan square of bx plus 1 dx equal to a over b tan bx, right? Where is a and b? This is a, it's 4, and b is 2. So it becomes a over b like this, 4 over 2 tan 2x, right? 4 over 2, it's 2 times 8, 16 over pi tan 2x. And we substitute pi over 8 and 0. We don't use 0 because tan 0 is 0. So only we substitute pi over 8. 16 over pi tan 2 times pi over 8. So this is 16 over pi. Tan 2 times pi over 8, it's tan pi over 4. What is the tan pi over 4? It's 1. So this is 16 over pi. This is the final result, right? Goes to the next page. And we have another example. In the final example, we have the graph of f of x. It's 4. We have the graph about f of x. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have the graph about this function. We continue. Right? So what about the mean value on this graph? On from 2 into 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 into 10. Right? It's 2 into 10. So mean value, what is the formula of mean value? 1 over 10 minus 2, integral from 2 to 10, f of x dx. So the integral 2 into 10, f of x dx, becomes the area of this graph start from 2 into 10. So the area, we divide the another parts of this graph. So we have the area of 1 and 2 and also 3, right? So the integral from 2 to 10 f of x dx equal to area 1 plus a2 plus a3, right? We have three area on this graph. The area of A1, it's the rectangle. What's the area of the rectangle? It says length times width. Where's length? Length, it's a number of units start from 2 into 10. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is the length is 8 times the width. Width, it's also number of units into this this range. So we have 2 units here. So 8 times 2 plus. And what about the A2? A2, it's the triangle. Triangle, the formula of the area of the triangle, it's 1/2 base times height. Where's base? Start from here into here, right? We have how many units here? 1, 2, 3. So we have 3 units here. And what about the height? Height start from here into here. So it's 1 unit. Plus, what about the final area? Also triangle. Triangle is 1/2 base times height. Where's base here? Start from 2 here into 4. So the base is 2. And what about the height? Height start from here into here. We have 2 units also here. So becomes 8 times 2, 16 plus and 3/2 plus. This is 2 cancel it. So this is 2. 16 plus 2, it's 18 plus 3/2. And 18 plus 3/2, it's 19.5, right? So the 19.5, it's the result of the integral, and we substitute 19.5 here, equal to 1/8. Where's 8? Because we have 10 minus 2. So times 19.5. 19.5, it's, I think it's 39/2. 39/2. So 39/16. So, this is the result of mean value about this graph. So if we give, I give you the graph of the function, we can divide by some special area of the rectangle and triangle, and more than one, I think, convert to square, anything, right? This is the mean value. But we have the important example here. Question: if the mean value of f of x equal to 2x plus 1 on 1 and b is 5, find b. Find b. How to solve this example? I use the formula of mean value. 1/b minus a to b f of x dx, right? So this is 1/, this is a 1. So 1/b minus 1 integral from 1 to b, and about this function, 2x plus 1 dx. So 1 over b minus 1, and we write this weighted to the result of this integral. So what's the result for this integral? It's x squared plus x. And we substitute b here and 1 here. 1 over b minus 1, b squared plus b, so this is about b, minus, and we use 1 here in all x, 1 squared plus 1 equal to 1 over b minus 1 here. So b squared plus b squared plus b minus 2. And we open it 2 bracket here, b, because we have the quadratic form here, and we have b minus 1 here. This is b minus 1. And how to open it 2 bracket, plus 2 here and minus 1 here. b minus 1 and b minus 1 cancel it, and we have the result of mean value, it's 5. So we write 5 here, and we have b plus 2. We convert 2 here, so b equal to 5 minus 2 equal to 3. So b equal to 3, right? It's important example about the mean value. We're going to the area question. Find the area of the following function. 1, f of x equal to cosine x minus sine 3x on the interval 0 into pi 3 pi over 2, right? What is the area of this function? A equal to integral from 0 to 3 pi over 2, right? And we write the function cosine x minus sine 3x dx. The result of the area must be positive. So we have the formula to calculate the integral of cosine x and sine 3x. What about cosine x? It's sine x, not negative. Why? Because we have the integral. Integral in the derivative of cosine, it's negative sign. But the integral of cosine, it's positive sign. But we have the integral of the sine, it's negative cosine. Negative times negative becomes positive 1 over 3 cosine 3x, right? Now we substitute the interval. This is A, and this is B. So sine 3 pi over 2 plus 1 over 3 cosine 3 times 3 pi over 2 minus sine 0 plus 1 over 3 cosine 3 times 0. So what about the result? Sine 3 pi over 2, it's negative 1 plus, and we use the calculator to find sine 3 pi over 2. And this is cosine, sorry, 9 pi over 2, it's 0. So this is becomes 0 minus sine 0, it's 0, plus cosine 3 times 0, it's 1. 1 times 1 over 3, it's 1 over 3. So negative 1 minus 1 over 3 becomes negative 4 over 3. But I say the area becomes must be positive. the result is negative, so we use the absolute value of the result is 4/3. If we have the number or the result of the area is negative, so we use the absolute value of the result, right? Remember for this, because the area cannot be negative and cannot be 0. So we take the absolute value of the result. What about 2? F of x equal to x minus 2 over cubic root of x on 1 to 8, right? So what's the area of this? Area equal to integral from 1 to 8 x minus 2 cubic root of x dx, right? So we divide the terms of x and 2, x over cubic root of x and 2 over cubic root of x. So this is, we use the methods to in the indefinite integral to find the definite integral. So x over cubic root of x dx minus 2 over cubic root of x dx, right? So what about this? How to simplify this? Integral cubic root of x squared dx. Why? Because we have x to power 1 and we minus the powers of x to power 1 and x to power 1 over 3. Becomes x to power 2 over 3, it's cubic root of x to power 2. Minus, and we have 2 cubic root of x to power negative 1 dx, right? So this is, we have 1 here, 1 times 3, it's 3. 3 plus 2, 5. And cubic root of x to power 5 minus 2 times 3, it's 6. 3 minus 1, it's 2. Cubic root of x to power 2. And we substitute the number 8 and 1 here. So 3 over 5 cubic root of 8 to power 5 minus, this is becomes 3. 3 cubic root of 8 to power 2, all of them about 8, minus, and what about the 1? Also, like 8, 3 over 5 cubic root of 1 to power 5 minus 3 cubic root of 1 power 2. So this is 2 to power 5, it's 32. Times 3, it's 96, right? Over 5, minus. So what about this? It is 2 to power 2, 4 times 3, 12. Minus, this is 3 over 5 plus 3. Then calculate of 96 minus 3, it's 93 over 5. And negative 12, it's positive 3 minus 9. So this is 93 minus 45 over 5. 93 minus 45, it's 48. 48 over 5. The result is positive, so it's no problem about the area, right? It's both of them to find the area of the function. We're going to integral of the absolute value. Absolute value, we have some methods to calculate the absolute value of the function contains absolute value like this: 1 to 5, 3, minus absolute value of x minus 2 dx, right? What's the result of this? We have some methods. First method, the student can be used one of these methods. First, we find the integral of this absolute value. We have f of x here, f of x, 3 minus absolute value of x minus 2. We convert to the graph of this absolute value. Convert to the graph. And we can use the transformation of this function. 2 units to right and 3 units to up. We have the vertex here. We compare to chapter 1 and we use the transformation of this. We goes to the negative 1 here, and we goes to the 5 here. Why? Because the x-intercept about this function is negative 1 and 5, right? So the integral from 1 to 5 here, about 1 and 5. So we have the start point and this is end point. And we can divide like the mean value, we can divide by some area here. We have A1, A2, A3, right? So the result is A1, not here, integral from 1 to 5, 3 minus absolute value of x minus 2 dx equal to A1 plus A2 plus A3. Why plus? Because all area in the up, right? If we have one part in the under x-axis, so becomes the minus. So what about A1? A1, it's a rectangle from 2 length and 2 width. 2 plus. And what about A2? A2 is 1/2, because we have triangle here, 1/2, 2 times 1 plus. What about A3? A3 also 1/2, it becomes a triangle, 1/2, 2 times 2. So this is 4. 2 cancel it, becomes 1, and 2 cancel becomes 2. So this is 7, right? So what about the result of 1 to 5 contains absolute value? The final result is 7. We're going to second method. Second method, we have the definition of absolute value. Definition of absolute value about this question, x minus 2 equal to positive x minus 2 and negative x minus 2. What's the condition of positive? X greater than or equal to 2 and x less than 2. This is the definition of the absolute value. We have x greater than or equal to 2 and more than 2, it's 5. So the interval into 5. What about this? The interval is 1. This is the smaller value. So the integral can be 1 to 5. We have 2 parts here. Dx equal to integral from 1 to 2 plus integral from 2 to 5, right? We have 2 interval here, 1 to 2 and 2 to 5. So what about to 1 to 2? It's the absolute value is negative. Negative times negative here becomes positive. So 3 plus x minus 2, right? it's dx. What about 2 to 5? It's positive. Positive times negative before, so becomes negative. And this is 3 minus x minus 2 dx, right? So what about this integral? 3 minus 2, it's 1. So 1 to 2, x plus 1 dx plus. And what about this? If we times negative inside bracket, so it becomes 3 plus 2, 5, integral 2 to 5, 5 minus x dx. What is the integral for this? The integral for this, x powered by 2 over 2, plus. Integral for 1, it's x, plus. What about the second? 5x minus x squared over 2. And we substitute 2 and 1 here, and 5 here, and 2 here. So if we substitute 2 squared over 2 plus 2 minus, and about 1 squared over 2 plus 1 plus 5 times 5 minus 5 squared over 2 minus, and what about the 2? 5 times 2 minus 2 squared over 2. So the result is 2 plus 2, it's 4, minus the result of this 3 over 2 plus 5 times 5, 25, minus 25 over 2 minus 10 here, plus 2. So what about all of them? 4 plus 25, it's 29, right? Minus 10, it's 19. So plus 2, it's 21, right? And what about this? It's 28. 28 divided by 2, it's negative 14. 21 minus 14, it's 7. So the result is same, right? So this is the first method, and this is the second method. We're going to the third method to find the absolute value of this function. The third method, it's the fast way of the integral. The fast way of the integral of absolute value ax plus b dx equal to 1 over 2a absolute value of ax plus b and ax plus b inside absolute value. What about this? Integral from 1 to 5, 3 minus absolute value of x minus 2 dx. So the integral of 3 here and the integral of this absolute value, we can use the formula. Integral for, about 3, it becomes 3x minus. What about the absolute value of x minus 2? It's like ax plus b. It's 1 over 2a, a here, 1. So 1 over 2, x minus 2, absolute value of x minus 2, right? We write x minus 2 two times. 1 times inside absolute value like this, and 1 times not inside, not write the absolute value. So we substitute 5 here and 1 here. Comes what? 3 times 5 minus 1 over 2, 5 minus 2, and absolute value of 5 minus 2, right? Minus, so this is about 5. What about 1? 3 times 1 minus 1 half, 1 minus 2, and absolute value of 1 minus 2. Sorry. 3 times 5, it's 15. So what about 5 minus 2? It's 3 times 3, 9. So 9 over 2. About all of them. Minus 3 times 1, it's 3. Minus 1 minus 2, it's negative 1. So this is 1. Negative 1 times negative, it's positive 1 half. So 15 minus 9 over 2, it's 21 over 2 minus, so this is 2 times 3, it's 6 plus 1, 7 divided by 2. So what about this? 21 minus 7, it's 14. 14 divided by 2, it's 7. Also 7. This result. So this is 7, and this is 7, and also the integral about this absolute value is also 7. You can use the third formula, the third method about the absolute value. Now we convert to the property of absolute value, properties of definite integral. 1. Integral from a to a f of x dx equal to 0. Always, if the interval here a to a, like 2 to 2, 3 to 3, negative 1 to negative 1, always the result of the integral is 0, like this. Integral negative 3 to negative 3, negative 3 to negative 3 about any function equal to what? Equal to 0. Only if the function have a discontinuous point at 3, at negative 3, becomes undefined. But if f of x is continuous at 3, so the result becomes 0. Remember, it's very, very important. So the question here, if integral from 3 to 2k minus 5 about x squared dx equal to 0, find k. How to find k here? So the integral 3 to 2k minus 5. So what about this? We have the property 1. The property 1 say a to a, if the interval is equal, a to b equal, so the integral becomes 0. So we have 3 here. Here must be 3. So 2k minus 5 equal to what? Equal to 3. So 5 goes to another side. 2k equal to 8. So k equal to what? Equal to 4. We cannot calculate the integral of x squared. Only we note the interval here, 3 to 2k minus 5. So we write 2k minus 5 equal to 3, and we find the k, the number of k. Also, we go to the second property, integral from a to b f of x dx equal to negative b to a f of x dx, right? So the property is the inverse of the interval. A to b becomes negative b to a. The question is, if integral negative 1 to 5 about f of x dx, any function, be equal to the negative 7. So find the integral from 5 to negative 1 about 3 f of x dx, right? So what about this? We have the integral we have the key of the integral negative 1 to 5 f of x dx equal to negative 7. But we asked me how to find 5 to negative 1. It's the inverse for this. So the integral 5 to negative 1 about 3 f of x dx. We're going to the out about this number. So 3, and we inverse the interval from negative 1 to 5 f of x dx. So the properties say we're adding the minus here. So we times negative here, right? So 3 times negative, it's negative 3. And what's the result of negative 1 to 5? It's negative 7. So negative 3 times negative 7, it's equal to 28, right? So we use the property is the inverse of a and b here. Negative 1 to 5, f of x dx is equal to negative 7, and we use negative 7 here after we inverse the interval. Going to property of 3, integral of a to b f of x dx equal to integral from a to c f of x dx plus integral c to b f of x dx, right? So what about the main idea of the property? We have c between a and b, right? C between a and b. Like this example, if f of x, if the integral 1 to 3 f of x dx equal to 3, and integral 3 to 7 f of x dx equal to 10. Find integral from 1 to 7 f of x dx. How to find this? Because the integral from 1 to 7 contains the number of 3 here. Here contains 3. So we divide the integral 1 to 3 plus 3 to 7, right? We use the property here 1 to 3 f of x dx, and this is f of x dx. What about this? 1 to 3 we have 3 plus 3 to 7 we have 10. So 3 plus 10 equal to 13, right? So the result is 13.